Hello, I'm Crickets and welcome back to I Have a Story. As you can see, I have my summertime hat on, and in the past couple days it's been in the 50s and the snow has really been dropping. Thought we were out of the woods, but not yet because we have another snowstorm coming in tonight and another one on Friday. Mother Nature really wants to keep us on our toes. Apparently, so does our system. So I aired a story about I really give this guy praise, and I didn't give him enough praise in that video, and I plan on making a specific video just about how wonderful the work is that this guy is doing about chasing down child predators. And I aired the story about where he caught one here locally, but yet our law enforcement let him go. But yesterday I had a meeting with some friends of mine and got the rest of the story, which is just shocking. It's unbelievable. I talked about in that video, how are they going to catch this guy? They took his phone. The hotel evicted him that he was staying at. How are they going to catch him? They just put him back out on the street and said, we don't know how to handle this case. Do they need to watch like Columbo or any of these detective shows and maybe they get some education? I don't know. I don't understand how our system does not know how to handle all these different cases and how all this bad just keeps taking place, and it's part of my problem with talking. Like, I can't even believe that this is the world I live in all the way around. So here's the rest of the story. The story I got yesterday was that they turned him loose after they took his phone, and that night he was on a bus and out of here and left. Big surprise, right? I mean, you know you're facing severe charges. Well, that was not the only charge or charges that he was facing. So the police, when they took his name, they didn't call it in right away. You know, normally I thought this was standard procedure. What do I know in this world? I don't seem to know much of anything. I thought it was standard procedure that if the police show up on a scene with a criminal, especially, I mean, we're so worried about children, right? It should be our top priority is our children, of all things in this world. Don't you think that standard procedure would be to call in the identification on the spot? From what I was told, the police waited till they went back to the police station and then looked up his information. Big surprise, the Jamaican gave him the wrong name. And in part because he was already wanted by the law. The police would have ran his information on scene, they would have known there's already reason to arrest this guy. But they cut him loose. Said, no, we'll wait until we get back to the station. We'll get around to it whenever we get to it. Unbelievable. It's one of my many problems with speaking on air, and part of it is talking to a camera and not a human being. And to me, it's really a struggle in itself. But they didn't bother to run his information till they went back to the police station first, and then found out they gave him the wrong name. And then when they finally did ID the guy, found out he already had a criminal history and was already wanted by the law. But now, nobody knows where he is. He hopped on a bus and skipped town. He was out of here. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I don't know. I guess what do you expect from a system who lets murderers walk free? Lets meth addicts steal the guns after his wife murdered a man. Wait, am I allowed to say murder? I mean, don't you have to convict somebody and actually be convicted before it's considered murder? Apparently it's another case where arms took a life on its own. Oh my God, this is insanity. So, I mean, we let all this crime happen. Murderers walk free, meth addicts stealing guns. Oh, that's not the only case. I'll leave another link. Another meth addict who stole guns, who was already incarcerated, and they just let him go without ever even charging him with stealing roughly 8 guns. Oh yeah, last known whereabouts of him that I knew about was in South Carolina. He was gone. That's what criminals do, right? Oh my God, this is insanity to me.